Hi, it's Hazel. Welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. If these items look familiar to you, then that's a good thing, because this is my prompts and my resulting projects from the CCT 52 challenge. And this is hosted by Caroline's Craft Tree. And I won't repeat all the mechanism of how a person gets to the point of doing whatever it is they're doing, because it's been said, over and over and over again by all of those who are participating. So let me put this aside and show you what I did. I seem to be continuing in my path of doing two videos at a time. And let's just cover this to minimize the distraction. And this is what I did for week 16. Now, I threw whatever it is for pocket or flap. So that would have been a 3 on the die. And because I'm, got the new Pick a Pocket open collab, I thought, well, I need to prove to the world that I can do something besides just pockets. So I chose to do a flap. And the prompts that I got were musical instrument, heart, and jewelry. So I, maybe somewhere, someplace, somehow, I have some musical instruments fussy cut, but honestly, I just wanted to make this as quick and simple as I could. So this image is from the Art Linkletter Encyclopedia, or is it dictionary, for children. And, of course, there's a whole set. I think I only have maybe 2 or so volumes. But I used this old-time image of a flute player. And, first of all, I wanted to cover the page because, of course, if you remember, I'm using an old address book that I had jostled the pages on. So, just let you in on a secret, I don't like this particular napkin. I'm finding that I don't like chevron patterns. Oh, I could just rip this off here. Anyway, so I thought, okay, the colors in the guy's outfit, this, is sort of conducive to what's in the napkin. So that's what I used, first of all, to cover the page. Then I glued him down. Now this heart, I just fashioned like with my own wonderful skill set by folding it in half. It was a wine label, a wine sticker, a wine label sticker. So I just folded it in half on this line, and cut out the heart because I was covering the definition of flute. So I thought that the heart wasn't totally covering. Why don't I add another color? That was a scrap kicking around, picks up that color there. So it all seemed to be coming together. I didn't really know what to do for jewelry. So when I looked at my charms drawer, I had this Medic Alert, what would you call it? Not a medallion, but, charm almost. A cousin of mine was a liver transplant recipient, and somehow this ended up in my possession after his death, or maybe after my mom's death. I don't know. I had a bit of a challenge doing this. Like, I used my teeny tiny punch, and I kind of just guessed where I should make the 2 holes. First of all, I tried a ball pin. That didn't work very well. So then I switched to a safety pin, and that didn't work very well until I added a kind of a large oblong jump ring, or link, I guess. It's not a jump ring necessarily. So anyway, we're going to say that that's my jewelry. So then I had this wide open space here, and I thought, why don't I use some of it's not really washi, it's a paper strip. It's got a design on each side, and I thought, well, these colors can tie in. And then I use this awesome stamp. Didn't pay $12. Use this awesome stamp to just pick some random numbers. Used my Night Sky Range Archival ink. Used it there, used it here, just because that seemed kind of white and open. And that's what you have. Now on the other side, I left this as it is. This is obviously a page defining flying. I thought the hot air balloon was kind of cute. I just glued down a little piece of paper so that a person could journal if they wanted to. And in typical fashion, I just wrote what week it is and what the prompts were. So that is the story on that one. And then because I'll add this to my little bag of done ones. I usually try to do 2 of these at a time, just because if I pulled all this stuff out, I might as well make it worth my while. And then the second thing I got, I ended up having to pull a mixed media prompt. And that, well, I won't bother digging for it, but it was handwriting. So I thought, well, okay, I know cursive, I can do that. Kind of an oddball collection of things here. Plastic, mermaid, rusty, ruler, and what is this one? Film strip. Luckily, I had film strip for my trip to Manitoba. So I ended up doing a tag. And I also started out with book page because I'm bound and determined to use more book page. I've seen a lot of videos lately. I think probably in the Give a Scrap month-long hop, I've seen a lot of ideas with book page, and I'm determined to make more use of the ones I have. Film strip, I ran down the side of the page. Well, no, first of all, I thought that I used Rusty Hinge as an ink color, and I just used a flourishy type stencil. Stenciled the whole tag. Then I glued down the film strip, which is rather attractive, I must say. I cut open a piece of package, or this kind of stuff. And because I used the bottom, I had the 2 finished edges and the fold at the bottom. And I thought, I don't have to glue anything. What a bonus that is. Somewhere I have digitals off rulers that are very nice, but ask me where. So I used some washi tape that looks like a ruler, and I used that to sort of define the edge of the pocket. And then I had to put in an IOU because I don't readily have a mermaid. So the next time I find a mermaid in my travels, she will go into this pocket. At the top here, I made a little, what do you call these? It's not a ribbon. It's not I don't know. It's one of those thingamajigs. And I used this stuff that I just love. Long ago, I thrifted a big roll of these tiny little stick pins. So I pulled a bunch of them out and put them in a container so they're a little easier to pick up and use. And this was kicking around, so that's what I made my little tabby part with. Oh, sorry, I missed the step about doing some nonsense writing all over the book page and on top of the inking. I'm glad that I just used a ballpoint pen. I'm glad that that worked, to be honest, because it could have resisted, and maybe in a few places it did. Now, I then decided that I would use a scrap piece of paper, and I did this before, obviously gluing the pocket down. I put in a scrap piece of paper just to help define this pocket and to minimize some of the visual overload that was happening with the stamping, the script, all of that. Used a blue background sentiment, thinking that if I find a mermaid, she may be in the blue-green family, and that will tie in that way. And that, my lovelies, is week... Where did I put those papers? Oh, right here. Week 17. No, weeks... The heck? Is it... Oh, that should say 17. That's kind of a poor 6, but it should be a 7. So I literally, we're on the cusp of May. I cannot believe how fast this year is going by. Like, we're about to enter the 5th month. Like, who sped the clock up? That's what I want to know. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I hope that you choose to, and I'll just stick this in somewhere until maybe I have it, or maybe I do have a pocket to put this into. I guess these guys, what week was this? Or were these extras that I did? I don't know. Anyway, I guess that I will just tuck that in somewhere, remembering that I'm supposed to be looking for a mermaid. Oh, here's a pocket. This could go in here. Oh, I need to touch that with a dab off art glitter glue, because I did glue the tape, or the washi tape down to the cellophane. So we know that those are two kind of more challenging supplies. But hopefully that won't curl up. How's this corner doing? Oh, this one seems okay. Anyway, I will tuck it in this pocket. I hope it's not really too tall, because this is a smallish book. No, that's fine. And yeah, we're going to call that a day. So I hope that, I know Caroline would be very much thrilled and in favor of you starting this challenge. Start where you are. I continue to love the challenge of it each week. And so far, am really pleased with most of the layouts, or most of the projects. Oh, little fish got. I don't want him to get lost or fall to the bottom of the pocket. Anyway, I do very much enjoy doing this, and I like that it. If you get in the spirit of the challenge, there is so much self-satisfaction when you get it done, because quite often when we are just doing whatever it is that we're doing, we decide, we make conscious choices about what to use and what to make and so on. This way, in this challenge, we surrender that control to randomness, and I think it's a fun test, to be honest. And that's how I'm approaching it. Anyway, that's it, guys. We shall see you in the next one. Bye.